The treasure of Misty Mountain. Whoever dares climb Misty Mountain and finds the golden compass will never lose their way again, the old storyteller whispered to a group of wide-eyed children. Deep in the forest among the towering trees, two friends, Max, the fearless squirrel, and Tilly, the cautious bluebird, decided to uncover the truth behind the legendary compass. But Misty Mountain was no ordinary place. The forest buzzed with excitement after the storyteller's tale. Many animals had tried to conquer Misty Mountain, but none had returned. Some said the mountain was enchanted, while others believed its challenges tested only the cleverest adventurers. Max, always eager for a thrill, turned to Tilly. "We have to find that compass. Imagine never losing your way, no matter where you go." Tilly hesitated. "But what if the legends are true? Misty Mountain might be dangerous." Max grinned. "That's what makes it exciting." After much persuasion, Tilly reluctantly agreed, and the two set off the next morning. As they approached the base of Misty Mountain, the air grew cooler, and a strange mist swirled around them. A wooden sign creaked in the wind. "The path to the compass is for the wise, not the swift. Trust your mind, not just your feet." "That sounds ominous," Tilly muttered. "Bah, it's just words." Max laughed and darted up the rocky trail. But as they climbed higher, the path became tricky. The ground wobbled, and rocks tumbled. Soon they came to a fork in the trail. One path was smooth but steep, while the other was rocky and uneven. Max immediately chose the steep path. The smoother the path, the faster we'll reach the top. But Tilly, noticing something odd, examined the rocky trail closely. Hidden among the stones were tiny arrows etched into the ground. "Wait, Max," she called. "I think the rocky path is the right one." "Why would we take the hard path?" Max scoffed, running ahead. Tilly sighed and followed the rocky trail alone. The rocky path was challenging, but as Tilly climbed, she noticed more clues. Carvings on tree trunks and symbols on boulders. The path twisted and turned, but it always seemed to guide her higher. Meanwhile, Max struggled on the steep path. At first it was easy, but soon, the trail disappeared into thick fog. He stumbled, slipping on loose rocks. "This can't be right," he muttered, realizing he was lost. Just then, he heard Tilly's voice echoing from above. "Max, are you okay?" "I took the wrong path," Max admitted, embarrassed. "Can I join you?" Tilly flew down and guided him to the rocky trail. "Sometimes the harder path is the better choice," she said gently. Max nodded, feeling both grateful and humbled. Together, they continued their climb, solving puzzles and following clues along the way. At one point, they reached a rickety bridge stretching over a deep canyon. A riddle carved into a stone nearby read, "Only one can cross at a time. Trust and patience light the way." Max started to dash across the bridge, but Tilly stopped him. "The boards look fragile. If we're too hasty, they'll break. I'll go first to test it." Max reluctantly agreed, watching as Tilly carefully hopped from plank to plank. Once she made it across, she called back, "Your turn, but go slowly." Max, for once, moved cautiously, step by step. By the time he reached the other side, he was panting but relieved. "You were right again," he said. Finally, after hours of climbing, they reached the mountain's peak. There, in a small stone pedestal, lay the golden compass, glowing faintly in the mist. Max and Tilly stared in awe. "We did it!" Max cheered. But as they approached, a voice rumbled from the air. "To claim the compass, answer this. What is the greatest treasure of all?" Max blurted out, "Adventure, thrills." The compass dimmed. Tilly thought carefully and replied, "Wisdom, the treasure of learning from our journey." The compass glowed brightly and the voice spoke again, "You have chosen wisely. Take the compass and let it guide you to greater truths." As they descended the mountain, Max turned to Tilly. "I thought I knew everything. But this journey taught me otherwise. I'm lucky to have you as a friend. And I'm glad I took the risk to join you," Tilly said, smiling. Lesson? The story of Max and Tilly teaches children that taking the easy way isn't always the best path. True success comes from patience, careful thinking, and learning from challenges. It's not about being the fastest or bravest, but about using your mind and working together.